Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena first matchup, Season 17. Feel like I gotta relearn how to do these every single time a season starts. That week off really throws me off. Here's what we got. We got Sam Cloudwalker. He's got a decent roster. Jedi Knight Luke. He's got a nice gas team. He's got a nice Darth Revan team. But you know what? Let me show you what we got in the bot. He even has some nice mods. He's got a lot of nice things going on. Right down here, look at his lifetime banners. Less than half of what I have, but more importantly, look at these season stats. 7 clears. You know what that means? He doesn't play Grand Arena. This isn't a game mode he cares about. When we looked at his Grand Arena history, he maybe doesn't attack. Fortunately, though, he's a good guy. He sets a defense. I appreciate that, Sam Cloudwalker, because that means we can have some fun. And he set a pretty tough defense. He put all of his best teams, maybe not all of them, I don't know what's on the back wall. Probably because when you have players like this who don't care about playing and they lose and get like, they stay in Carbonite or whatever, they are matched up with other people who play the same way or don't play the same way, and all of their matchups just have no engagement. I have no idea what to even expect here. So here is what we've got going. Decent amount of Gear 13, Gear 12, healthy sized roster, respectable amount of Zetas. Mods are good, not great. He's got a lot of relics though. No Galactic Legends. His Jedi Knight Luke is only Relic 1. But he's got this nice big speed advantage on all these key characters that I don't have because I've spread out my speed mods and all my mods a little bit more around my roster. It's actually something I'm working on. I don't want to remod my characters completely, but I do want to find good, better mods. We'll make a video on it. And then we got these key characters. Other than Watt, he's got what he needs. Although I like a slow nest, that's my personal style. And I've got an advantage in fleets, but it doesn't matter because I don't like. I looked at his Grand Arena history. I do this to myself a number of times where I put teams on defense when I know they're not going to play. And I should have just saved that stuff. Whatever, we'll deal with it. All right, let's jump in here. We'll quickly break down my defense that should not have been set. I really could have just put down Ewoks. And he played. Oh, wow. Let's take a look. Okay, I mean, that was a soft territory. I usually make that a soft territory. There's no way he can handle these. Don't even know if he's going to attempt them. See if he even attempted. That's not what I clicked on. No attempts. I think he's done. That's fine. Not everyone likes Grand Arena. He doesn't have to. But this is what we got to get through. We got a respectable Darth Revan team. We have a Padme team that's actually shouldn't be too much of a problem. Light Sister team that we can have some fun with. We are not going for that Ahsoka and Clones feat today, that's for sure. We need gas. Then we have respectable Grievous team. And then we've got gas. I guess one of the things I'll address before starting is the changes within my roster since the last season of Grand Arena, or the final week of last season of Grand Arena. I wrapped up that season with a Gear 12 Jedi Master Luke. I now have a Relic 6 Jedi Master Luke. He'll get up to Relic 7 eventually, not in a huge rush. The other thing that I did was I threw that Kyrotech on Bo, brought her up a level because there's a bunch of Bo-Katan related feats. And then I also threw on relics onto Jedi Knight Revan. So I now finally have Relic Jedi Knight Revan, which will hopefully make things like that Grievous counter much more manageable. I was about to fly blind without the list I wrote out earlier today because I thought it was across the room, but I know it was in my bag next to me. So we've got a strategy, and I'm not gonna just punt it, which I would have done if it was across the room. All right. We gotta clear this back wall, see what's there, because if it's things like his Jedi Knight Revan and stuff, we're actually in trouble, because I should have saved my Darth Revan then. Because we are gonna have to use up some of these teams. God, I wish I had my Night Sisters. I'm looking forward to like the Bad Batch and having a different team I can use for Grievous. It would be nice to use Night Sisters there. Gas. I was going to use Jedi Knight Luke. I don't want to do my Gas mirror. I was going to do Gas up against the Darth Revan. I think that might be a little better. I don't have enough experience using Jedi Master Luke outside of the Squad Arena team at this point. And right now I kind of just want to see what happens if I use him with other stuff. It's not like I have enough Jedi to do that with. Or maybe I'll pair Jedi Master Luke with... I'll probably pair him with Jedi Knight Luke. Padme will... we have plenty of things we can use for Padme. This is what we're doing. We need to see if my Jedi Knight Revan can be more reliable now. I mean, those of you who watch all of these have seen sometimes my Revan team just doesn't handle it. Like, things blow up in my face sometimes. Can we just do... I've got a squad preset for this, right? I hate building that team every time. Oh, wait. That's defense. Alright. We need to take out Hermit Yoda. You don't get to have him. Do you want Shakti? You can have Old Ben. You can take Old Ben. Alright. Let's shift to that other screen. Like, that mistake you just saw there is this because it's a week off from Grand Arena. Like, I'm out of the routine. I don't have that feel right now. We're gonna swap over to Bastila so that we can throw those buffs to Yoda. Oh, and see, look, I don't have the sound effects on. Get that free hit. Spread those buffs around. Get that foresight out. And now B2 goes. Oh no. B1 went. Now we lost all my buffs. Alright, fine. Let's throw some ability blocks. We'll just start calling those assists. I'm starting this late because of that road ahead. Just recorded the video on that road ahead. I think I'm gonna put that out. Then I'll release this Grand Arena video that I'm recording later. It's pretty late. Get that reset coming up soon. Take advantage of those double drops. I'll be doing the light side one too. I'm still working on that ultimate ability for Jedi Master Luke, but there's still some, like that Resistance Hero Poe node is nice with those Piet shards. Get a lot of shard shop currency from that stuff. I'm really happy that armor is on the light side, and I didn't have to make a choice between armor and the light side stuff for the Galactic Legend. Okay, let's make sure Jolie stays alive. I want the turn meter, I think, from Old Ben. Mark Grievous. Let's see if we can keep Revan alive. I gotta get my Revan faster. It's one of the things I'm working for Squad Arena. I think it's like 310 or something. It's kind of slow, but I'm able to climb into the top 20 right now, which is a nice infusion of crystals. We'll see how long that lasts before Jedi Master Kenobi changes things. Really what I'm doing right now, I need to rebuild my crystal stores. I am wasting so much time trying to talk and play, like my feel is off. Like we've burned through so much time. Let's clean this up. We gotta get moving, guys. Spread those buffs. You kidding me, guys? I needed her to dispel. Let's taunt. No, he can do it next turn, right? Let's do this. Jolie can do it now. Let's throw it there in case, yep, he had to take that hit. Let's swap with Joe. What am I doing? I'm out of time. I was just talking about this. Oh my god, don't be deflecting stuff right now. We don't have the time for this. Okay, fine. Alright. Still running that Gear 11 Bastila. Like, you can avoid certain relics if you're careful and you just plan around things. Although I am seeing some people running Bastila lead instead of Jedi Knight Revan lead in Arena. I'm wondering if that's a defensive thing. Alright, we got gas here. What was my plan? Jedi Knight Luke. I'm wondering if we do want to hold Master Luke back for that back wall, because as I have things planned out right now, if he has a strong back wall, we might not be able to clear it. But I think we're not gonna have the Jedi we need to run with. Maybe to create another team. Like, we're holding gas. We gotta. We do that. And actually, I don't even know if I've run Jedi Knight Luke against gas. It probably wouldn't go well with the ones I do running. Let's just do it. We gotta clear it. And then we'll see if we're getting a full clear or not. We're definitely not getting a full clear on the new account. But we should still be winning it. Alright, what are we doing here? So I want to do... Let's do this. I think we want to throw that ability out. And now we'll do this. Oh wait, that's not this one, right? It's like we did a whole Grand Arena without using Shock T once. Echo. What? You survived all those? Can you get my wiki? What? Come on, gas. Those are my banners. All right, let's see if we're in trouble or not. Don't be Jedi Revan. Be something else. Oh yeah. All right, we got Hux. That could be annoying. We can Vader these guys. Okay. What else can we do for Hux? Because right now the plan... Padme, I can do like that Palp Traya thing. I can also do CLS against Padme, which is really overkill for that Padme. Night Sisters, we were going to do Troopers. We can do we could just do Vader. Did I click on Geos? Oh wait, I was gonna steal my Stormtrooper. I guess I could use... No, I could use Short Trooper. Yeah, okay. I'm getting old. I didn't remember what I clicked on. Alright. Where... I like Piet. I know we could do this for less. I just want the insurance. I always got to remember to do the Merciless Massacre first when I don't have Palpatine. Sometimes I forget. And one thing on the new account, I really missed that No Escape Zeta. I never thought I would be getting it so early. About being able to dispel the stealth that it allows you to do. I did that wrong because I was talking and not paying attention to what I was doing. I needed to throw that. I need to throw that onto the alpha. We're fine, but that was a misplay. Just telling you, it's that week off. And that's why I like Stormtrooper. He takes those hits so much better. I'm about to gear up my Stormtrooper way more. Let's just throw it. Okay. Am I really gonna mess this up? Did I really mess this up? Because I'm being an idiot and oh my god. Can we? And I got a daze, so I can't believe. I really got to get better at the patter and play at the same time. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing, really. Probably shouldn't be playing at midnight either. I mean, it's been a while since you've seen me do one of these late night plays where I do a lot of dumb things. I've been trying to usually do these either 1 to 2 hours after the start of Grand Arena or after dinner. These late night ones, this is when things get weird. Alright, we're going to do that Imperial Trooper one that I do. I don't really need it for this team. This is a weeknight sister team. I like Veers with this setup. Kind of miss range. I think I did that right. I almost just went in without the right setup for Moff Gideon because I think I'm gonna blame it this time on it 3v3 being last season and my brain not updating it. Get my turn meter going. Nice. Let's get those dazes going. Come on. I got too many stuns right now. Give me my turn meter. Getting scary. I don't know. Alright, taunt. Do I want to take him out? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do this. Perfect. Come on, Death Trooper. Let's do this. You know what? I kind of really miss Range Trooper right now. But the turn meter from Veers is why we do it this way. All right. I don't know why I swapped out Shore and Storm like it. I like how tanky Storm is, but he should have been with Vader and Piet. Alright, Padme. I mean, without those relics, I mean, there is that Yoda. Let's check the speeds. .266, only 88. Let me. I think it's time to gear 12 my Traya. Got 223. What was that, 266? Wait a minute. 238. I don't know about that one. Maybe we could do CLS and just blow it up. Let's just do this gas one first, and then we'll think about Hux for a moment. I haven't done this in so long. Yeah, I was doing this all the time for a while. Like every day in Squad Arena. Now, am I gonna get hurt? Oh, Bast is gonna mess me up right now. Okay. No! I need him for that feat. I was hoping he was gonna Rexilate someone. I don't know why I used gas here. It's not like this is a clean battle. Like, I probably would have got more banners had I switched gas and Jedi Knight Luke. Because I lost banners on both the battles the way that I did. Like, I think I got 51 on that one. Now I got 49 on this. It was really more a confidence thing because I know what that gas team can handle. And those Jedi, I'm still feeling them out. Like, I should just rely on their kits and them being good characters and like one being a galactic legend. But I'm still feeling them out. They're really weak. It's just the Yoda's throwing me off. You know what? Let's just go for the loss. If it turns out to be a loss. It's more fun. I don't want to just blow away my CLS on that team. It's not interesting. I haven't done this in a while. I don't actually remember how it's supposed to work. We might even want to do Palp lead. But we're going to do it this way. I feel like I've been talking about needing to fix mods on Palpatine for 6 months. And just never doing it. See, Yoda messing this up with all that foresight. Okay, now where do I want the fracture on Kenobi or the isolate? Remember this. Yeah, we want the fracture. Right? Let's throw a shock. Put the isolate down. I think I want it the other way. Because the fracture is going to come off and he's going to start taunting again. Are you serious? Just, and you don't stun Padme. Great. I just want to take her out. But I'm so tempted to hit Anakin right now. Just do it. It's so close. We're gonna do this. Just survive. Can this hit through foresight? Nice. Okay, because I care, because if they have pain, he gets protection and stuff back. We're going to do it like this because I don't want him to taunt and we can't annihilate Padme. Don't. No! It's like she knows she's about to get annihilated. This is what I see. I knew this was going to be a loss. I didn't think the speeds. I was concerned about what Yoda would do to this team. But you can see how not good this team is. Like, stay alive. Just get rid of the foresights. I can get... Come back. Don't die. My Empire are very out of date. Like my Thrawn... You'd think for how important Thrawn is as a counter, I would have a better Thrawn. And now it feels like even more of a waste to use. To use my CLS, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna undersize it. Hopefully I don't need C-3PO. See, that would have been no fun. Like, we would have just blown through it the first time through, and way more fun to use that surprisingly out of date Empire team. It's just usually when you're running Palpatine, I just got that sweet, sweet Relic Vader, and it's just like... Relic Vader makes everything easier, except when you forget to throw the saber on the Brood Alpha like you're supposed to. Because when you don't play this correctly, you mess things up. You know what? This is probably going to be a mess. A huge mess. I should have used like CLS here. This is why I instituted that no Grand Arena after midnight rule. Now we gotta figure out a way. We might just need to take like wave after wave. Like, we're not starting off with JTR. JTR is not gonna win that. She will lose against this Hux easy. But maybe we can pick it apart. Can you guys just make my life easier and clean up these Geos? No, die. You're supposed to die. Yes, kind of. Alright, they did their job. They made my life easier. He'll eventually kill off this Jawa. See, the bad part is, like, I've been making the push to grow the channel, and this is just a very bad way to introduce yourself to new potential subscribers and people you want returning to the channel. Because they're going to think I have no idea what I'm doing, even though we don't miss Kyber here, even though we execute at a very high level, but we like to goof around. All right. Did I throw Django on defense? Is Django on defense? God, it's so depressing. How quickly we ran out of we're gonna throw Geos in. They're gonna get decimated, but maybe they can. We just want to build up an advantage that we can exploit, so that when we come in a second or third battle, we can clean up. We basically need to get this to a point where JTR can clean this up, which would really help if we get rid of Hux. But I don't think we can go after him first. And I don't know how long we're going to last. This is a bad sign. Let's do the foresight. Oh, can we just get one? God, I really wish we had a relic spy right now. Oh, that was pathetic. That was so pathetic. Just like a little tickle. We should be quitting. We need to be quitting. We gotta quit. Alright, we're back. I think we got ourselves into trouble. Problem is, like, you see, this is what I hate about Lando and Rolo and those people. Like, I'm kind of glancing, I'm not paying attention to who the characters are. I'm like, oh, look at all those relics. I'm not paying attention to that they're junk and I have filler. They can't do anything. At least I have Leia to have joined their ranks. So, unfortunately, I think I need to sacrifice my JTR way earlier than I wanted, because I know she's going to lose. But she's the only one who has a shot. I really want the resistance heroes. And see, like, I don't even have BB-8 because I threw BB-8 with Grievous. We'll see if we can pick this apart. At least we don't have to deal with Kylo's Zeta lead. It's a small mercy. But the problem is I might lose the resistance heroes before they can do any damage. And actually, before I had a Relic JTR, I didn't mind putting BB-8s on defense and stuff, but now that I have her, I want to use her. That wasn't the case before. Yeah, let's do that. Strip the turn meter. See, I feel like we should go after Hux, but I mean go after Fox, but I really want to take out Hux. He's the real threat here. Oh, see, this is what I'm terrified about. The Daze and Stagger is nice. I don't know if that I care about. The problem is Finn is not going to go in time. Oh, we get the stun here. Alright, we'll do the stun. Oh. Ugh. And this is exactly why I didn't want to use these guys. It's taunt, I guess. Wonderful. There's no way we can beat this. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. We'll go with a preloaded turn meter. Oh, I get a turn again? That's a surprise. And another turn? I wonder if I should put those other Zetas on Rey. I have never needed to. Well, this is a sad way to start the season. I always disrespect the First Order. We're still gonna keep throwing stuff at it and see what happens. Like we still got plenty of things that might over time do things. Like we're gonna use the bounty hunters to potentially clean that up. We'll do that after we do fleets, and like this doesn't even count. Like who wants to do this for me? I'll think about that later. They put both his best fleets on defense? No, just one. And a weird makeup of it. And he didn't have a relic there. We're not going to treat that one like the dangerous one. We're going to treat Hux here as the dangerous one because he's got a bunch of relics there. He's working towards SLKR. So he's going to get Akbar. So Made some coffee. You know what? I'm going to throw bigs on the front line. I haven't been enjoying. Just bigs gets that protection recovery and a bunch of other stuff that I enjoy more. I'm going to be relicking my Biston. I know it. I've only had to go up against one relic Biston so far, and it was a sight to behold. It was so impressive. Really want those presets. I'm always using this guy off the bench. I've been wondering if that's what I should be doing or not. Let's do that. I needed to have... This is why I shouldn't be playing tired. I needed to have gotten that taunt off earlier. It didn't matter, but I miss playing. Does he have a bad boss, or what's going on there? Come on. Let me take him out. Perfect, okay. What would I prefer? So let's get rid of the buffs, the debuffs. And get a little turn meter. Let's take it out. He's going to be dropping those bombs in a second, and it's going to hurt. That was a mistake. Oh, nice. I thought he was going to put the protection up in the retribution. And I should have clicked Vader back then. Alright, we cleared those up. Whatever. I'm gonna miss 2 defense fleets when I'm pushed into Division 3. Alright. How are we gonna play this, boys? I'm such a worthless to even attempt those relics. Alright, Best Garmando, let's see what you can do. You know, see, this is how I feel about Best Garmando. I think I would rather do this. Like, I know this isn't going to work, but I feel more confident about what I'm about to do here with this mess. Not exactly. Because I do like Quill and IG-88. Max health, max protection, max offense. Thing is, they can't really do enough damage for it to matter. See, the problem is a lot of the nice stuff here is going to be with the unique. But at 3 stars, I'm going to lose her quick. So this question of, do I want that unique? Or do I want this leader? Which isn't awful. It's just like this assist does not matter at the difference in relics and power. I think for each scoundrel ally, so I need scoundrels. So it means we're gonna bring in Vandor Chewie. I don't remember how his Zeta works. I was about to read it and then I decided it was too much. We are going to bring in Canderous. And we're gonna bring in Quill and IG-88. I mean IG-11. Alright. We gotta just start picking these guys off. Already? Well, we gotta get into Whistling Birds already. Like we're in trouble. Let's do this. God, I would just love to take you out, Hux, so much. Just please. Let's do the double hit. Keep him alive. For no reason. We're just gonna die. God, I wish SWGOH could ignore taunts. And I really wish I had Django right now. We're gonna sacrifice these worthless rebels. Forget you, Lando. Except Lando has that AoE. Don't trick yourself. Don't trick yourself with Lando. What I should have done was just stop goofing off. Because I could have just cleared them with CLS, Padme. Who did I just lose? Like, I don't even know who I brought in here. I lost Captain Han, okay. See, like, I'm afraid to stealth. Like, even where the turn meters are at. We're gonna stealth. But, man. Okay, we at least took out Hux. Let's see if we can take out Executioner. We might get through this. This might be one of those classic still plays Grand Arenas that we haven't had in a while. Where I dig myself in a hole and dig myself out of it. It's what roster depth gets you. It lets you get in trouble and take yourself out. We now have no leadership we have to deal with anymore, at least. Can we just give me one more turn? Can I get... Yes. Come on, Leia. Come on, Leia. Yeah, do it. I wish we could be hitting anyone but a tank right now. Ugh. Okay, so what I want to do now is I still feel like it's too early to bring in the bounty hunters. I want to take out that tank. We got Wampa now who can do some work. You know what? Let's do that. Let's find a good leader. You know, what's my Sith situation? It's so worthless. Okay. And where's my scoundrels? Alright, we're gonna do... Sure, Lando can have his time in the sun. And we'll bring in Womps. I wanted to bring in Savage, but maybe we use Savage in a later cleanup situation. This is why you don't play tired. Let's get the staggers. Come on, Womps. Okay, I definitely want to stagger crew. Knock out Stormtrooper. Come on. Lando, you do something. That is so pathetic, Lando. Alright, we're going for execution. Come on. Come on, Womps. Perfect. We got this. We're going deep in our... We haven't gone this deep in the roster in a long time. It's a little fun. Still feeling like that coffee, though. And we still got that new account to do after. The new account's only 2 battles, though. There's some stuff to talk about in terms of the strategy of building that roster out. I love you so much, Wampa. Are we really gonna do this? Oh, you beautiful, beautiful bastard. Alright, we did it. We dug ourselves into a deep, dumb hole, but we pulled ourselves out. It's getting close to 1 a.m. Let's just, I don't know, let's try an Ahsoka solo. Let's just auto this. I'm wondering for Jedi Master Kenobi and the potential of Robolegs Maul. Like, Commander Tano is obviously going to be one of the requirements. But what if they do something like Commander Tano is for Kenobi and they make Fulcrum required for Darth Maul? It doesn't exactly make sense lore-wise. It's just, a lot of people don't have Fulcrum. It makes sense to turn Fulcrum into a requirement for something at some point. Alright, we gotta set up the new account. And we, this is what I'm talking about. Right here. I'm trying to jump in here, keep this thing going, and I'm making these amateur mistakes. This is a week 1 mistake. This is a 1 a.m. mistake. Camera's out of focus. And the reason I didn't pause it and pretend like it wasn't going is because I feel like the larger point here is don't play tired. But you know, maybe it's just better that way. Plays drunk, and that's always fun. Reason I'm pulling this up is just kind of a representation of my ambivalence towards Galactic Challenge. I completely forgot. I usually go to it on this is the new account. Try to make sure I'm getting the shards at a minimum. It's really all I can get, but I try to get the 3 character shards. Or the 3 characters who give shards. I forgot. Just forgot. I stopped playing it. Like, Galactic Challenge to me is... Even on the main account, yeah. Even on the main account here, sorry, Alexa just started talking and distracting me because she thought I was speaking to her, which I was not. On the main account, I think I got the 3rd to last crate. I usually do 2nd to last or last crate, and I just stopped. Okay, so let me show you here what we're working on with this account. What I've been talking about is not over-investing and always being aware and planning for switching your meta. So I've kind of stalled out on my fleet because I'm about to flip to the Falcon. I have the Falcon. I beat the event at 5 stars. I just gotta get Chewie. So I'm working right now. All my resources are going towards Chewie and unlocking Chewie, which then I will immediately throw into fleet, build that up. I've also been working on the Rebel ships and pilots, so we'll be able to run Rebels in Fleet Arena pretty soon. On top of that, you probably saw the LVT video on CLS we unlocked. I'm very impressed with myself on how minimal we got the requirements on CLS. Not like low gear, like everyone's doing it like gear 8, gear whatever, it doesn't matter. Like low gear isn't impressive on CLS for me, but if you didn't pay attention to that video, because of course, like, I mean, everyone has CLS at this point unless you're just starting out. But look at this, look at those requirements. Sub 80, sub level 80, and getting Luke. We got a gear 7 R2. We did it with 2 Omegas with minimal purple ability mats. Like, we got ourselves CLS, and we're throwing all our stuff into CLS right now, and Han and 3PO Chewie. We're getting them built up, and of course the bounty hunters, or Chupio I should say, and we're building up the bounty hunters quickly so that we can get a bounty hunter team going. But the point is, what we want to be doing here is we don't need to be investing in Palpatine anymore, because we can switch to CLS very quickly. Padme we're not doing because my CLS, as we build him up, is going to be able to handle Padme. And we're also working on Old Republic. So these are the teams we've been building on. And I'm being distracted. I was saying I was going to do that video monthly. I think I'm doing a new account video this week. I think we might just do it per relevant news instead of per every 2 weeks or month, or maybe month maximum, but we're going to do it early. We were going to do it in like another 2 weeks, but it's been 2 weeks since the last one. We're just doing it 2 weeks now because we got stuff we can talk about. But we are shifting focus from Palpatine. Like you can see, I don't have a single level 85 character. I'm just saving those credits so I can put them on newer teams that are better, even though Vader's awesome. I'm satisfied with Geos, but Vader's so good, Geos I don't think are worth over-investing in, except for getting Padme. And for ships, excuse me. And then we're starting to build up Padme, but I've been throwing more things towards CLS, but Padme is going to be built up soon too. And we're pushing hard in terms of farms, because our farms for CLS are, or for the CLS related team is pretty much done, including Ewok farms for C-3PO. We just got to build them up for the event. The farms for Padme are pretty much done, except for Kenobi, which we can't really do anything about. So really our farms are Old Republic right now. Both JKR and Darth Revan. We're going after both at the same time. And we're going to see, like, I'm hesitant to speculate on when, because we're not quite at month 5, or we are at month 5. We're at week 22 about. Actually, it's 1 a.m. It's week 22 right now. We just wrapped up week 22. And I feel like by week 30, maybe even by week 26, week 26 will be half a year. We're probably not going to have the farms done for Darth Revan. We might have the farm done for Jedi Knight Revan by half a year, have all those requirements done. Like, I'm working on a farming guide and all this methods video for the new account, but the rate at which we are developing those things, partly because we're not getting distracted, things like with Galactic Legends, we are very quickly developing teams and getting a bunch of resources from those assault battles. And I want to be building out certain very cheap teams for Conquest as well, because there's so many credits you can get from Conquest. Really, I want the credits to level up the roster, because relying on credit highs that's not working. And I don't know why I clicked off that. That's exactly where I wanted to be. So we're not getting full clear today, because my opponent, actually I'll show you his roster and inventory. I don't think he's going to get through my defense. So here's his arena team. Here are his best characters. He's got these Jedi, a bounty hunter, and he's got these Empire characters. They're all on defense. So he threw his best characters on defense. He's not deep in ships. I'm much deeper in ships, because I've got my Geos and a couple Empire things. I've got the Vulture Droid, and I'm building out my Rebels, who are on defense right here. They're being built up for the Falcon and also for those light side challenges. So these guys aren't great, but they're decent. He might be able to get through it using multiple teams, but I don't think it's going to be easy. Tough part is we're not getting through this Palpatine. It's not happening. My Palpatine and Vader, maybe, like, we could chance it, but he's got good mods on them too. I don't think it's worth the risk though. So what we are going to do instead is just take out the bottom two teams, and I think that's going to be enough to win, because he's not going to get through my ships, and he's not getting through my Geos. I don't see what on his team can handle Geos. So I prefer the full clear for the credits, but we got our win. We'll just wrap up with these two teams. I did not mean to click on him. But one of the trade-offs of building up my roster the way that we're doing, we don't have a lot of like finished or highly leveled things, because we're trying to shift to the next thing so quickly. I think like in a week, 2 weeks, as Padme and CLS get ready, it's going to be paying dividends. But as far as things are today, it puts us a little behind. I'm trying to think if I want Thrawn or range. You know what? We're doing range. Because my Thrawn is weak. Yoda could just knock him out. need need a haircut is what I need. I thought I turned the sound on. Why does this keep getting muted? Alright, there we go. Alright, I need an ability block. Perfect. Alright, we're good. This team isn't a problem really without Anakin. Anakin makes it a little scary. No, I do this in Arena all the time. Without that Zeta on Bast, it doesn't matter. The reason I don't want to focus on it is just... like... this team has a cap. Like, this isn't like a... it's not like an S tier. It's not A or B. Like, this is a C tier team other than Vader being awesome, but... we're not going to push for relics too quickly. I think that's enough. Perfect. Because my concern... a week ago I would have been this concerned. But my concern now is Galactic Legends in Grand Arena. If we get our gear too high, we're going to start dealing with those Galactic Legends. We'll be locked out. And I almost want to like build up the teams I want to have. This is what sucks and is frustrating is I've been thinking about how a free-to-play player is going to need to combat the Grand Arena changes that are about to occur early on. I don't think a later, like if you're if you're Division 6 and up, you don't need to change what you're doing. What I've been suggesting, that's going to keep working. I think it's going to get better. But the problem is Division 7 and below, you're going to be in some trouble against Galactic Legends. And I think what I've been thinking about doing is you have to hold back your development. You have to build up all of the teams that you want for Division 6. So you're building up. I'd have to look up the number. You need like 6 teams for Division 6 on defense? Or is that what I need? I'd have to look it up. However many teams you need for Division 6. You need to build up those teams first. The teams you need on defense and the teams you need on offense. No, it's not 6. It's like 4 or 5. Whatever it is. You build up all those teams up in stages. Let me hit auto while I talk about this. You build up all those teams at a lower gear level. You get them to their farmed. You get the ability mats all on. You get the team starting to level them up, and then you move on to the next one. Get them all to like gear 8 and move on to the next one. And get them all there, and then start taking them up in stages. That way, you can still stay below those Galactic Legends until you get to like that 3 million or 3.1 million GP you need for Division 6, and then you can cross over with that full roster depth already built up. And then you can start increasing the gear levels from there. Because you don't want to be in a situation either where you haven't built up that depth because you didn't need it in Grand Arena, and then you get this huge jump in teams you need once you hit Division 6, because there's like a huge discrepancy there. What did I even click on? This is... oh, we got a weird Akbar team. Alright, we're going to do Bounty Hunters. I've been talking about this on some videos, just thinking about all the Zetas I wouldn't recommend now for a starting game. And I was wondering about Bast, but then I was remembering before I even put on my Zeta for Django on my main account, I was using Django lead and it was doing better than Boss lead. But you know what? IG-11 is going to cause me problems, isn't he? This is going to be annoying. This IG-11 there is about to cleanse everything on his turn. These bounty hunters are going to be real nice to have. Well, you know what I forgot to show? I wanted to show you guys where I finished up in Grand Arena in this account. I lost one match last round. It was Division 9. Or not round, last season. Division 9. We missed the full clear twice, I think. But let me show you the final ranking on this account. '58. We lost one battle and we still hit 58 overall. We got a top 100 finish on this account, not the main account. Pretty happy about it. And in power-wise, we're at 1.1. Also, like, look at Telzin's development. We're getting real close to being able to get Zetas from the Telzin event. Wicket's I haven't been farming Wicket daily like I have with Telzin because the Wicket event we haven't been able to clear yet. We could if we starred up the characters, but I don't want to star them up yet. I'm trying to find that basement wherever it is for Endor escalation. But we're gonna call it there. Thank you for watching. This was a weird one, but I'm going to put that road ahead video out first before, I don't know why I'm saying it now because it's going to come out before this video, but I'm going to put out a speculation video soon after this Grand Arena video where I talk about the Kenobi requirements and speculate on some future stuff. And then we will get back to some more methods videos, finish up that list video where we did a part 1 portion. We'll come back to that for part 2. And there's another list video I'm working on that on more substantive topics that I've been working on for a while. So thank you again for watching. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other.